Well, hey there, first grade. We are back and we are here for snap words. And what's kind of fun today is that we have 4 snap words and they rhyme. Well, they rhyme with each other. So we have one pair that rhymes and another pair that rhymes. So little fun to add to our snap word writing today. So go ahead and grab a whiteboard and a marker if you have one handy. If not, a piece of paper and a pencil. You can go ahead and pause and gather those materials because we're going to get started. All right, our first new snap word is the word much. I always think this is such a weird looking word. It's one of those words that every time I write it, I'm like, that can't be right. It doesn't look right. So much, let's study it together. What do you notice? Probably the same thing I do. There's the ch digraph at the end of the word much. Good. Let's spell it together. M-U-C-H. All right, get out your camera and take a quick snapshot. All right, and I want you to go ahead and write that down. All right, let's check it. And you can always pause if I'm going too quickly. You should have M-U-C-H. Make any changes you need to make. And of course, our last step is to use it in a sentence. Do you go to the movies much? Bet nobody does that anymore, but back in the day, did you go to the movies much? All right, let's go to our next one. This is its rhyming word, much. Pardon me, changes to such. Let's read it together. Such. Let's study it. What do you notice? Probably the same thing as in much. Well, it's got that same U-C-H part, right? The only difference is the beginning letter. But it's got that CH digraph at the end, such. All right, let's spell it together. S-U-C-H, such. All right, take out those cameras, take a quick snapshot. All right, and I want you to write it. Okay, and if I'm going too fast, you can always pause. Let's check it. S-U-C-H. All right, and last but not least, we need to use it in a sentence. She is such a good dog. Such. All right, erase your boards because here's the next one. This is the word two. Now, two can get tricky. This is two like the number 2, not like I am going to go to the store or I would like some ice cream too. This is the number 2. So that's part of the trick of this word. All right, let's read it together. 2. Let's study it. Well, there's a pretty obvious challenge in this word, right? 2. That W is silent. It's not to woo or to whoa, which is what it looks like. That W is silent. It's 2. But I know when we see that W, that it is the word 2 for the number 2. And you know how I remember that? You see these 2 kind of upside down triangles inside the W? That helps me remember. 1, 2. This is the word for the number 2. Let's spell it together. T-W-O. All right, take a quick snapshot. All right, go ahead and write it on your board. Remember to pause if you need to. All right, let's pull it back out and let's check it. T-W-O. All right, and here's our sentence of how we're going to use it. I have 2 new books. Now, listen, 2 new, they rhyme, don't they? Are they spelled the same way? Got to be very, very careful that 2, the W is silent. All right, last one. And of course, this one rhymes with 2, but it doesn't look anything like it. 2 rhymes with who. I think this is a hard one too. Let's read it together. Who. Let's study it. Well, what do you notice? Who. Who. Gosh, that WH is tough. Okay, because really we just kind of hear that H sound. Who. And the O is making the oo sound, like in spoon or moon, but we're only seeing one O. And it's at the end of the word, not in the middle. Lots to remember when it comes to the word who. You might have something else that you've noticed about it. Let's spell it together. W-H-O. All right, now let's take out our cameras and let's write it. Remembering you can always pause if I'm going too quickly. All right, let's check it. W-H-O. And let's use it in a sentence. Who will carry the bag? Who? All right, so on your virtual word wall, I have highlighted these 4 words that I've added, and I know your teachers are going to add them to their snap word walls as well. And those will be some of the words that we are using in our upcoming phonics lessons. Have a great day, guys. Bye.